Penner Productions, welcome back. Back 9, Can-OK Amateur Championships, Dynamic Disc, The Farm, Flight Path. We got a great feature card here, final day. We're jumping right into business. It's hole 10, it's a par 3, it's 322 feet through a tunnel. Big green, hyzer option available, straight putter shot, whatever you want. We're back at it. We're going to see a lot of these guys try and go straight down the middle here. But if you do know Elliot DeLong like I do, there's no way he's going down the middle, folks. We're going to see some sky hyzer action from that kid. The fun starts here. Your leader, Zach Owen. Just missing left. And that will be jail for Mr. Owen.
With you.
Dom making the exact same mistake, but far to the left.
I'm with you, Zach.
Fidel's got the gap, but he is stable through it and finishes far left. But at least we'll have a clean look at the basket. Called it. Big hyzer over the top. Let's see where this drops.
Oh my god.
Man. That's a cheat code from Elliot DeLong. That's a cheat code. Zach from Azkaban here. Honestly, a really good out. The great escape from Zach Owen. Fidel's got about a 60-footer under the basket for his tap in. Wow. Dom somehow managed to fight his way like back onto the other side of the trees. That's very fortunate for where his drive was. And a good bid.
Thank you.
Elliot for the solo too. Elliot's putter's been hot today.
Thanks, man.
And his drives are starting to catch up.
What's that? Here, I'm waiting. I didn't want to cook someone's leg. Couldn't see.
Rest of card, we'll take some threes. And we're on to hole 11. Par 3, 303 feet. Totally blind tee shot out this gap. Very steep incline right off the tee, forcing you to kind of throw something nose up. And then over this rough on the right is kind of the flight path that you need to take. The fairway goes farther left and a very well protected green. Really a difficult shaped shot, something that has an average amount of turn on it, and hopefully we'll finish back left to attack this basket. But easier said than done as the cows look on, waiting for some action. It's Moo Fest here at the farm. Elliot's got the box, Mr. U-Disc himself. Got big turn on that. Out of the box, that looks worse than it actually was. You do need to go pretty far right here. But again, these guys have no idea where they're ending up. It's totally blind. You can see Zach going over the top there on the right side of your screen. They'll have about a 45-footer, very obstructed. Looks like Dom's got a good move on it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh my gosh! Dom has no idea that he was 2 inches from racking that up. Incredible. I wonder if he even knows now. He's going to watch this video for the first time and find out that he almost just aced hole 11 at the farm. Wow. That was incredible. An incredible shot. And look at this! Zach from 45 feet around a tree, anti-putt. Come on. That'll move him to 6 down. He is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Hot. Fidel from a knee. He's under this pesky tree here that's hanging down right in his putt path. It is not a problem for the man, the myth, the legend, Fidel Suarez. Great grab from the basket. He'll take a 2 there as well. Team flight path. Prodigy loves it. Dom getting that putt nice and calibrated. Laser putt, inches above the basket, above the cage. That's 3 out of 4 birdies on 11. That's incredible. Elliott cannot. I'm sure that he didn't think a par would lose a stroke to the entire card, but wow, that is impressive. A very difficult hole. I mean, wow. On to hole 12, par 3. .325 feet. It's the John Deere tractor hole. Really pick your shot. Forehand, backhand. It is a severely elevated basket though, so you do want to ideally land as close to those rocks as you can because that's going to be a scary putt.
Elliott, Zach.
And that'll be a tester there. Fidel getting into it. Looks good. It'll be a bit short, but he'll have a good look at the basket. Oh, it's going big hyzer, I bet you. Oh, yeah. Always giving it a chance. Oof. Couple feet over the top, just a bit behind it. Is that going right at it? A good look, sat down fairly short. Him and Elliott have about a circle's edge putt. Ooh, a great putt from Elliott. Grabbed a good chain and then teeter-tottered on the rim and fell for him. It's a good 2. Another good putt from Zach. It's looking pretty star framey here. Great putt from Tom, too. You can look at this flag. It is not moving. We had a gorgeous day today at the farm. Conditions really couldn't have been better. Sorry,
guys.
And Fidel just leaving that short. Getting big putted by the card. He'll take his par.
The important thing is you ran it. You know what I mean? It's a tough putt to actually run.
The John Deere giveth and the John Deere taketh away. On to hole 13, par 3, 275 feet. Have about a 180-foot water carry here off of the tee. with a Mando tree right here on your left. The sign's not up, but that tree is a Mando to the right. So you really have to throw straight at this basket and hopefully have it shovel on up here to circle. So grab your 2. Dom will have the box. Needs to miss it. Great shot. Wow.
Yeah, I think he made it.
Apparently, though.
Did I make that?
I think it did.
This is a double Mando, I failed to say. So there's one on the left and one on the right that takes away that big hyzer shot that we saw Coda Hatfield hit.
Come on.
This needs to work. Ugh. That looked like a slammer out of Elliott. Just missed the Mando left, so he'll proceed to the drop zone across the pond. Looks like Zach might be... Oh, bad kick. It looks like he was going to grab that Mando, but just kicked to the left early and will miss and proceed to the drop zone as well. Zach has a handled lead on the field right now with 3 strokes, but Dom will be getting at least 1, probably 2 back right here. So here's the drop zone. Here's Elliott. Really good bid. Had the right shape, just a little short. Good bid there from Zach. But they will both take 4s. And Dom is under the basket for his 2. Fidel, just short. That was a good bid as well.
I'll kick it a little closer for you. Go pick it up.
No.
No, say don't do it.
Looking. Looking at it.
Fidel top up for his par.
You want to help me, Mr.
On to the next, hole 14. Another tunnel shot, double Mando right off the bat. This is another par 3, brutal 379 feet with just like this orchard style of trees here. Pick your path. I mean, the obvious one is just throw 400 feet straight line, but if you do have a little extra turn on this, the right side is where you want to miss. So if you do throw like a flex shot out to the right through the gap, you have better odds of, you know, making it all the way down here to the green, but this is going to be playing as the hardest hole on the course. And of course, Dom has just laced it.
Oh, nice. Shot, Dom.
Little hyzer out at the end, but I mean, he's on the green. He's looking at the basket. That was incredible. Fidel missing high, bad kick left. He was moving off to the right side. He had his miss right, but just an unfortunate kick. So as you can see on the leaderboard, Dom got 2 there on Zach. Alex just barely grabbed the Mando tree. And that is not a good shot from Zach. Fortunate to kick back in front of the Mando tree. So he hasn't missed a stroke. Going forehand roller way out to the left, and that's going to be trouble again. And he knows Dom's got a putt too. Seeing that lead slip away.
Not too bad.
Fidel trying to save something. That looks like a really good shot. We'll have to see where that ends up, but down the fairway quite a bit. Here's Zach's 3rd shot. Oh no. Good kick. He's out in the open, but he's still not to the green yet. And he's looking at the basket. This is for bogey. Gives it a bid. Stable putter there. Here's Dom about 55 feet. Come on. Come on. What's that? Nails a 55 footer after his lace drive for the 2. That is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Great putt there from Elliott. Wow. To save his par. What a display here on the 14th green. Another good putt from Fidel. Zach will take a 5 there. Dom having the only 2 on the entire round on hole 14. Lots of 3s, lots of 4s, a few 5s. Incredible stuff here, guys. On to hole 15. This will play as a par 4 today. 379 feet from the back tee. You want to throw a big shot here into this, what looks like a dried up lake here. You'll see those stairs going up to the very elevated green. That mound there is about 30 feet straight up. So really, to get anything up on this hill is success. To have a look at the basket is a big drive. It's far and it's tall, so it's more than 379 feet in distance to get there. Dob had this a little overturned, but it hit a tree and stabled it out, so he'll be at the bottom of the hill. And Fidel just playing a position shot, getting to the bottom of that mound to chip up. Elliott's got a lick on this one. Looks like it's 2 turned.
We'll see. If it caught the stuff, it might.
That was far, though, folks. He's got power.
Oh, I didn't flip it.
And 2 stable from Zach, but it looks like he's up on the hill, so that'll be checked off. Doesn't have to have this weird altitude shot that the rest will have to deal with. Big elevation, kind of a tough hyzer angle into a blind green. Blind green. This is a tough shot that Dom's got here. Looks to execute it, though. Fidel pretty close to the base of the stairs, making for an awkward shot. And Zach giving that a bid. That was a good drive. He's in a good position. Looking at the basket, being on the same plane.
Oh, I didn't get the height.
Elliott just missing that from in the bush. Fidel will grab a 3. Elliott tap in for his 3. And Dom will take his par. Shout out to Donovan Esquivel. Only 2 on the round on hole 15. The Esquivels know how to get up to that hill. I've seen them both do it. Hole 16, par 4, 644 feet. They have since added a Mando on this pole that the drone is flying over right now. A Mando left, so you can't throw that shot over the street anymore due to the safety of, you know, motorcyclists and drivers and such. Optimal landing zone right about here in front of that creek. Hopefully framed a path that you can get your approach cleanly through this gap and over the creek, setting up on this extremely patriotic green to hopefully grab a 3 and move on to the final stretch. But it is tight at the top here, folks. This tee shot with that Mando has gotten quite a bit harder. You can't no longer have that boom hyzer shot that everyone loved. We got Dom at 5 down. 4-3-4 from the card.
As usual.
Oh, it's got a good move on this. Finishing way down there. Great shot.
Yeah, dude. Nice ball.
Zach barely getting that Mando and hyzering out hard left. He'll be close to that creek. We'll see what he has from there. Dom going low, hitting that first tree that's gathered so many discs this weekend. He really has no choice but to kind of pitch this up, it looks like. He's kind of going big, hits that tree, kicks him in a pretty good landing zone. He should be able to get up and down for his par. Here's Fidel, landing a little short, but looks like he's going for the green. Unbelievable. Threaded those two trees. Looking at his caddy, he knows he might have got away with something there. That's a great shot from Fidel. Big surprise, Elliott going top and just clips a tree. Fortunate for that to drop on the safe side of this creek. Oh. And Zach, fortunate for that to stay in bounds too. You can see Elliott barely landing in bounds. Still a difficult upshot. And he grounds that out early. He's going to be looking at a long putt to save his par. That's a great up there from Zach. Getting out of jail there. Have a putt for his 4. Dom from the famous spot where Jay Yeti Reading threw it in with his Yeti putter. Giving it a bid. Parked it. Can't all throw it in from 200. Jay, if you're watching. Elliott to save par. We'll have to settle with a 5 here. Fidel from about 60 feet for his birdie. Come on! Come on! Oh, look at that shot. What a putt from Suarez. 60 feet for his birdie. Where he needs it. That's going to grab him 1 on the whole card. That's incredible. What a shot, man. There have been some hot putters here today at the farm. Dom will have to top out his par. But we're going to be tied up at the top going into hole 17. This is as good as it gets, folks. Hole 17 is a par 3, 353 feet. It's a tricky little guy. There is a big hyzer line that we might see Elliott take outside of the OB fence. If anyone has a big flex forehand, they're going to throw it out towards the road and have it flex back, but really just like a straight mid shot controlled here at the green is kind of the play, or a fairway, stable fairway out to the right side, trickling down over that rock wall. But there's tight OB here. Fidel leaves this low. Understandably a scary shot. But that leaves the door open for Dom if he wants it. Zach 1 stroke down, and this looks good. Oh, that was tracking the basket, guys, I promise. He just gets knocked down by a phantom branch. Chance here for Dom. He's doing that stable play out to the right side. Oh, wow. Gets a kick and is under the basket. What a shot from Dom. Elliott going big hyzer. See if this tracks back. Yeah. Elliot's got that hyzer release so well tuned in. He is dialed. So Dom looking at, or Fidel looking at this hole 18. He needs this shot. He'll have to settle for a par. And, you know, both these guys were giving that everything they got. They know Dom's under the basket for his birdie. And hole 18 is a near impossible birdie. So Fidel will take a par. Elliot grabbing a birdie. That'll move him to 3 down.
Use that, go ahead.
Zach for his par will stay at 4 down. And Dom to take solo lead. Going into the 18th hole. That is huge. On to the final hole, folks. Hole 18. Par 3, 400 feet. Tight OB left. Tight tree line and fence OB right. You really have to hit this gap. And I mean, unless you have a 400-foot forehand or like a perfect flex backhand that we saw Terry Roethlisberger hit at the last tournament here at the Classic, this one's going to be playing for a 3. Putter shot to about right where the drone's flying is the standard play, and then just like another upshot putter to the basket. But we might see some of these guys try and go big. Dom's playing this for a 3. And he'll have the box. Looks like a mid in his hand. Needs some turn. Might have got caught up on the left side. Didn't see a kick back. But should be an attackable par position for him. Elliot needs some magic here and just kicks early left. That's brutal. This needs to hyzer out. That tree is bad news. It is thick over there. Zach looking to put a move on this, but that looked like it was too understable and got around the big tree, but might be in a difficult hedge row there. Elliot's going for the basket here, and this looks piped. Look at that. Shovel up on the left side of your screen. Wow. From way out of position, Elliot's got a 20-foot putt for his par. Fidel's in prison here. Oh, no. And that barely holds on. It's inbounds, but just barely. All Dom's got to do here is get up and down, and he's got the title. Oh, yes. And he's done it. Huge clutch upshot. So we got a race for second and third right now. Zach is in the wilderness, but needs a miracle of an out here to save his bogey. And he'll be under the basket for his 4. So this is Fidel's 3rd shot. Oh no, when it drops. Fidel for a 4, and it just hits the basket. So Fidel will take a double bogey. This is to tie for 3rd from Elliot. Huge turn of events. So Elliot will take his par, and that will put him and Fidel at 3 down. Zach also taking his par at 4 down. And your new Can Oklahoma Amateur Championship champion, Dominic Rodriguez with Prodigy Discs.
There's a very good chance. First place, -6 through the weekend. Sheesh. Yeah, come up, brother. Good stuff, my guy. Amazing to watch that round. Amazing.
First off, I'd like to thank Flight Path and the farm. You guys did an awesome job. The hospitality was awesome. The course looked really great. I love the OB lines. Scratch what everybody else said. OB lines were good, bro. Dude, it made this course way more fun. You know what I mean? I had really good card mates. Matt, Fidel, Zach. Who else did we play with? Elliot. Yeah, Elliot left. But yeah, I had a really good time. Let's see here. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Custom Stacks, Disc Store, the National Amateur Disc Golf Tour, and of course, Prodigy Disc. Thanks again, guys.
Nice act from Dom. Let's check out how we finished up. Dom taking the title, 6 down. Zach, Owen, 4 down. Elliot and Fidel had a playoff that Fidel won, so Fidel will take home 3rd. They both tied at the end of the regulation. Christopher Runyon, Anthony Newberry, Harry Hinshaw Jr. taking a 2 on hole 18. Huge there. Chad Dunlop, Joseph Donnelly, and Yancey McLean. Make sure to check us out, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the farm and the flight path. This has been Penn Productions. Peace.